Hello guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Painting Puff, and I have typically been drawing birds, but I've been feeling a little bit of an itch to try something outside of realism. Got this book on how to draw cute animals that I was going to try drawing from. The first animal that we have in this will be a hamster, and I thought it would be fun to try adding some color to it too. I usually use a lot of color in my art pieces, but for my channel I've just been doing sketches because it was shorter videos and kind of easier to do as I was easing my way into YouTube. But as I've gained confidence in my art ability and my ability to edit my videos, I decided that I would add a little more long form kind of things. So the instructions start by drawing the top of the head and the ears. Just going to put my little hamster bean around here. And I haven't warmed up yet, so it might look a little rough. Okay, I'll kind of draw a long curve this way, and here's the other ear. And down to kind of mirror. And then we jump to adding the body bean. Oh, this guy's a little chubby. Little triangular arms. And then it magically jumps into the typical how to draw book where it just is a finished art piece. So there's the outline of the first little hamster guy. There's a couple here shown on the page. I don't know if I'll do them all, but I definitely want to do more than one. I've got this little guy over here. It's kind of seated, whereas this one's more standing. There's an ear going into the head. Oh, I don't think I left enough space. And a little leg spot. Looks more like frog eyes than an ear. And there's my little hamster frog. Triangular legs. Maybe I'll try to add two more. And right here, I've got this little guy who's like running, it looks like. A little ear leading into the head. Other little ear. This one's got some side profile definition with the little nose. Down with the neck. And here's the body. Little leg. Going into the bottom, leading into the other little leg. How are my proportions? Don't know if I drew that out far enough. Here's another triangle leg. There's the silhouette of one. And I'm going to have one more right here, who's this little like sleeping blob. Little ear, leading down the forehead to the chin spot. A bit too defined of a cheek. Little arm. Little back leg. And you do this like back, kind of leads down to connect to the back leg. Ooh, didn't go far enough. Fix that a bit. Okay. There's another little back leg peeking out right there, and a front leg peeking out right here. Oh, and we have an ear. Okay, so those are my little hamster blobs. And yeah, they look strangely froggish. But time for the fun part, which would be to add the color. I was thinking of doing the facial definitions with the colored pencils, but I might change my mind. Alright, so the example hamster is like orangey yellow. I'm not sure if I'll do that for all of them, but I want to do that for at least one of them. Most specifically, the first one I did. So it looks like kind of a peachy tone. Let's get the peach out. There's a patch around this spot, so I'll just draw an outline. Oh, it's got little toes. I didn't see those. So here's a little foot. Here's a little foot. Okay. And I'm just going to fill this little guy in with the peach. Really like looking at pictures and trying to figure out what color combinations to do with my Prismacolors to get the closest I can to the reference. I'm not very good with other brands of colored pencils. I usually just use my Prismacolors. Just drawing in a bunch of the pencil lead. Probably should have cleaned up my sketch a little bit before I started coloring. Alright, the next part looks like it's this goldenrod shade. Definitely in the patches. It's more darker. And a touch of it in the main body color as well to make the color scheme look more cohesive. It's a bit patchy. It's been so long since I pulled out these colored pencils. It is definitely a wonderful feeling to use them again. Looks like the patch goes down a little bit farther as well. Maybe I'll edge it more. Less of a perfect outline, more squarish down here. And then if I just give it a little bit of a light, barely touching the page to kind of yellowify the peach. I've got my little hamster being done drawing with the coloring. And the reference picture has it holding a little sunflower seed, so I think I'll give it a very large seed. I drew the arms a bit too far apart. He's very proud of his oddly shaped sunflower seed. And we've got two stripes. Should have added this before, now the stripes are going to be hamster colored. Oops. I think I'm going to do a dark brown for the seed. I feel like black would be too harsh. Okay, got the dark brown color. Going to add that in. And a little outside of the lines. Oops. Okay, and maybe if I edge the sunflower seed. It's not bad. And then it's got this cute little facial expression that I wanted to try and add in, and it looks like I will be using my pencil. Got some eye dots right here, and another eye dot right here, and the little uwu face, and some freckles. And then we have the first little hamster all finished. Cute. Alright, I'm going to go a little crazy with the colors now. I was thinking of doing some unnatural color schemes. A pink little sleeping hamster here. So the reference has some eyes that I will just add in first since I'm using my pencil for the facial features. And it'll have a little patches like the other one. I think I'm going to use the same pencil for the whole hamster, but just change how hard I'm pressing and see how that looks. So it's got a little patch around its eye, and it's got a darker color on its back right here and its other back leg. Okay. And if I just lightly shade it, oh, that ear is bothering me. Need to fix this. Looks a little off. Puts it back in the exact same spot. Okay. That'll have to do. And now we've got a little pink hamster in the works. And there's the little pink guy done. Yeah, that's cute. Now to go along with my strangely pink little blob, I was thinking of doing a teal color. Tealy blue. Well, that pencil isn't sharp, so we will go with this one. It's got two little patches on this one as well. We have the ear patch right here, so there's an eye right there, and another eye right about there. Just make them a little more even. And its little mouth. And same thing, single color. Oh, I forgot a leg. I was wondering why it looked so strange. It's a bit too high. I need to put more down here. A little triangle there. Matched up relatively well. Okay. The first patch will go. Earbuds are in the way. The first patch will go back here, right about to halfway down the back. And we'll have the little tail, not a little leg apparently. And darken that in. And the other patch will be right here, going around the eye, not quite reaching the other ear. Just darken that in. Okay, and then later I will fill in the rest of the hamster with the same color. Okay. Need to work on not making my coloring so patchy. I guess it adds to the cute effect. Looks like I didn't go dark enough on the darker patches. Having trouble distinguishing between the edges. Go around the mouth a little bit. Darken this in a little bit more so that it's more obviously a patch. And do the same with the back. Little tail. Alright, I will now fill in the mouth. I'm thinking with some processed red. Give it a cute little mouth. And pop a color to this little teal baby. It's a little more purple than I was anticipating. Alright, and lastly we have a little hamster that I'm going to make purple. So it's got an eye here. It's got some nice big eyes compared to the others. Okay, and then its little mouth. And I'm going to use this purple for the body and violet for the patches. Actually, a little wide. Kind of make that a tiny bit smaller. Probably can lighten the color with my eraser maybe. There's a patch up here. Let's see how these two look together. That is a very oddly shaped hamster. I'm gonna fix the outline a little bit. Now that I'm looking at it, this is kind of a bit of a wide head. And the body doesn't need to be quite that far out. I can try and lighten up this purple a little bit too. Okay, so now we just fill in the body with this Parma violet. Such a pretty color. Little feet going across. Get the other little foot. Gotta go around the patch now. Need to darken in the mouth because I kind of lost it. Alright. Now to add in the violet after I darken his little mouth. Yes, violet. Gotta make that nice and dark. There we go. And then upwards to the ear. Okay. That looks very nice. And then I think I'll add some swirls or details of some sort with this blue. The example picture has animation lines to show like movement for the images, but it only adds into this one, which I drew too close to the edge of the page to be able to add. So I think I'll just do a couple little swirly doos to add some life to the picture and less white space. And maybe some twinkly stars with yellow. Oh, this case doesn't have any yellow. Alright. I have multiple sets of Prismacolor pencils because of my missing pencil dilemma. Let's see if there is yellow. There surely is. Okay, I just set that aside, and I was going to add some stars beside the swirls. I know how to draw stars, which apparently I don't really. Wanted it to like bling out. That doesn't look right. Let's see if I can lighten it at all. And try again. Obviously, I would get stumped on the little details on what to do. Let's try drawing a standard star. Adding some dashes. Okay. Little star. With some dashes. Little star with some dashes. And little star with some dashes. And let's see if I can manage half a star. So we go up, down, like this, and this, and this. And so there would be 2 dashes. And the other half of a star right here. So that would be up, down this way, up across to a point right there. It would have 2 dashes. And to really outdo the page, let's add details. Maybe some little hearts beside the hamsters. Kind of make it a little cuter. Well, definitely add more color to the page. And now I think I will be satisfied enough to add my signature. Okay, and that is the first drawing of the not quite daily doodles. Not sure how often I'll get around to doing this, but I do have this book with 55 animals in it, so potentially the first of 55 segments for this particular book if I decide to continue on with it. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and God bless you.